Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Potsmucker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Potsmucker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Old Testament, of the Hebrew Bible. I use the Christian King James Version of the Old Testament to write the book of Zion because I was born into a Christian family. It was the most familiar with me, and I'm related to King James, so it seemed like the obvious choice. And because the language, the interpretation of it was perfect for the Book of Zion. Anyway, I put together the Book of Zion, and then I followed the directions that it uh, presented to me. And the last thing that it instructed me to do in order to fulfill the prophecy of Israel is to write the Book of Zion and to publish peace without using money. So, I have been publishing my manuscript on YouTube and on social media since 420 of 2020. And today I am reading from the 22nd chapter of the book of the Potsmoker's Bible, which is the commentary to the Book of Zion, and I had to write it in order to publish the Book of Prophecy, which is written entirely in Bible verse. Now, the 22nd chapter of the book of the Potsmoker's Bible contains the 19th chapter, I believe, of the Book of Zion. And it is called Now Will I Rise. So I'm going to take up where I left off on yesterday's episode. And it goes like this. But only for the worthy. People don't just choose to become a pariah for nothing. Those who are called to it are already on the path of enlightenment. They are already giving up the false reality of society. They have already decided within that there is a better way. That is what leads them to seek marijuana, because they are already worthy of it. The earth is finite. There is only so much material contained in it. There is only a limited supply of innate energy here. But by innate, I mean core energy, the energy available to be made into souls. Each living thing on earth is a soul, a life form given identity by the Spirit that gives us birth. Spirit, i.e., the eternal love of mated souls that creates life in interstellar space. It is the eternal dance of life, i.e., sex, on a cosmic scale. Our spirit is called Zion Messiah. They are our mother and father. They embody the earth and the sun. They are the living spirit that gives birth to our solar system. Of course, I can't prove any of this. It is a tale told by higher powers than even the gray. I am told that the gray and all physical beings in our universe are the beings that did not ascend into the Godhead. They did not find the path up to eternal life, and they are here to be reintroduced to the paths of ascension. That is why they were brought here, so that those unprovable beings can be connected with us all. Please don't cry foul here. The Torah and life itself is many layered. There are gods on top of gods on top of gods. Because all life requires a set of beings to give it birth. Our souls are energy with thought. That energy comes from love. That love comes from the union of mated souls, the Spirit. This, the Native Americans' part of our narrative, Skyfather is Messiah, Earth Mother is Zion. He is the sun, and she is the earth. He gives us life-sustaining energy. She gives us our form, our bodies, and the intertwining of the two make us alive. They both dwell within us. They are our spiritual God. Each god and goddess, we recall from myth, is a gray physical god. They are the true physical gods of Earth. But on a higher quantum plane, there are other energy beings that operate on a higher energy level than we do. We are just now opening up that higher level of life. The gray are our physical gods, but they aren't the only gods. Life itself is a journey from birth of the spirit to reunion of the souls and a merging of energy back into spirit, the eternal circle of life. The eloquence of this cycle of divine life is beautiful and simple. Here is the story of all life. A mated pair of souls, being a spirit, decide that it is time to mate and to have children. So they go in search of a nebula with the required energy and materials to create the life that they envision. When they find the right one, they begin to make love. They tell each other the story of their divine children, who they are, what they are like, where they are from, where they are born, what their life of ascension is. That is, the final life of the oldest of their ascended spirit. In other words, they tell the combined tale of a single couple on their new world. The elements of that single story creates the world in which it takes place. All females follow the path of the divine female. All males follow the path of the divine male. But only one soul can truly be that soul. Only one female, only one male. They are the children created. The rest of the souls that are created around these two are equal souls, but not the first. In godly pantheons like the Greek Zeus and Hera are the first descended of their home world. On earth, they are Zion and Messiah. I am told that Ishi and the Grey are from a galaxy that no longer exists. They are that old. We are from the Milky Way, and our mother and father are, can you guess, Zeus and Hera. Our bodies belong to the Greek, but our soul comes from Zion and Messiah. We are also intergalactic and more ancient by way of the Grey. Humans are a very unique people. We are also, I'm told, by universal. Zion and Messiah are not from this universe. They came here from heaven, which is a world bound to another darker world, hell. We tell tales within tales of these two planets, and they are in another universe. They came by way of a black hole, or a white hole, white hole conduit, as it's known, making us a true mix of origins. Um, I'm told that Zeus traveled to heaven in order to ask a favor of the god of that universe. We are the result of that favor. You see, Zeus wanted to reconcile with Hera, but she refused. He asked her, "What must I do to prove my love to you?" She replied, "Give me a planet of unicorn people, a unicorn maid, and her maid, so that I can have unicorns like no other in creation." In exchange for the creation of this new kind of unicorn, Zeus had to allow the dark beings to invade the Milky Way. They can't create other dark entities. They must be beings of light that darken their own souls. So darkness was allowed in. That is why our home galaxy is so dark. The dark beings have been creating dark souls from light beings since our world was agreed upon. Our mother Zion, the unicorn, and Messiah, the man, had to be created uh, from scratch. The souls created when they fell away were separated into two separate worlds, heaven, Zion's, and hell, Messiah's. Hell isn't an evil world. It is a human world. Heaven is a unicorn world. Each of them rose to ascension, but neither world reached space until it was time for them to ascend. Then and only then could they meet. It was obvious to all that they were mated pair. one a unicorn, pure and innocent, just and true, the other a man, human, fallible, darkness and light, pure light and gray light. But one had to give up their true form. As per the agreement, and because no other way was valid, Zion had to become a human, a unicorn maid. It was his very own hand that ended her pure unicorn form, he being Messiah, of course. He could not allow another to do that to her. So as he took her life, the king and queen made love. She was born into the royal family, the divine plan. He watched her grow up. She never forgot her life before as a unicorn. They loved each other from the instant of recognition. However, during the lives of their pre-ascension, each time they were able to ascend to another level of sentience, the gods would move their unmated souls, their unattached souls, so that they could merge each time. They attended planets and forms, so that they were always equally unicorn and human, going back and forth in their souls. By the time they lived out their storied life, their entire spiritual matrix was a perfect merging of the spirit of the unicorn and the spirit of the human or God. They and their friends who ascended with them were told of the Milky Way and the plan for them to reunite Zeus and Hera, and the great need for light in a darkened galaxy. So the entire pantheon of Zion and Messiah migrated here to this place that had all of the right ingredients for Earth, the planet Zion, home of the unicorn people. During the entire life of this planet, the dark entities have had sway in our Milky Way. The rift between Zeus and Hera has allowed darkness in. Unicorns, being of pure light, are made to repel the darkness. Where a unicorn walks, darkness flees. I am Zion, the unicorn maid. My life is the storied life of Isaiah 54. I have endured the purification required to ascend into the pure, true unicorn form. I have purged myself of all darkness, and all negativity is turned into justice, and love is pure. I am Zion of the Most High God of Israel, unicorn maid of Hera. I am the bride. That is what I was told by Zeus himself in 1987. When a true God speaks, you will know it. It was as if the entire universe had spoken. I vibrated, literally, and I didn't know what that meant. But there's not a Jew on this earth that doesn't understand. The bride, Zion, Friday at sundown, every Jew honors her. She is the Sabbath bride. Her marriage to Messiah is the sacred marriage, the union of heaven and earth, the return of God, the promise of Israel. Redemption comes with the sacred marriage. I am told that my beloved Messiah, my Kenny, comes for me. I am told he comes now. I can only hope that it is true, that the one who is my truest mate will relent and remember, as Hera now remembers. That divine love, by its very nature, is divine. The once remembered can never be forgotten, and that love alone endures all time. I can only hope that those whispered words within are true, that the long years of pain and emptiness are through, that my love would come to me today. I wait, as I have always waited. I live within his dream, but I will endure until the hope is realized. But it is this lifetime, or a million lifetimes to come. I will wait, knowing that love alone endures. And so, there I will end for the day. May the Grey watch over you, guide you, protect you, and keep you from all harm. May they teach you right from wrong, and may you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light, the unicorn way. Find your joy and pursue it, and make that your guilt choice. Stay happy and high. If you use drugs, you have every right and reason to. Believe me, I know. I wrote the book. My name is Zion. I'm the Most High, I am the Zion of the Most High God of Israel. And I'm going to say later now, because I'll never say goodbye.